Day number 10. 10 miles a day for 30 days done. It's going by super fast. I can't believe it's already day 10. And 20 more days to go. Still feeling really good. I'm actually slowing down a hair. Before I was running at about 10:30, 11-minute pace on average. Some days I'd run 9:50s or the high 9s, but I'm going to try to slow down to about 12 minutes or so, just like 11:45 to 12 minutes. And I really want to hit my zone 2 heart rate. So I've been doing a little bit of research and just listening to running coaches online, listening to YouTube videos, the running group that I'm part of, and a lot of people advocate in order to get faster, you should be running at a zone 2 heart rate. So the zone 2 heart rate for me would be about, I think 135 to 140 beats per minute. And when I'm running at a sub 10 pace, my heart rate's at about 175, I believe. And when I'm running at about 11-minute pace, my heart rate's at like 160s, like somewhere in the 160s, or even like the high 150s, 160s. So I think I need to slow down just a little bit more. And today's pace, I think it was at about 11:44 on average per mile, and that felt super slow. I felt like I was crawling, and I just felt super slow. But I was checking my heart rate, and my heart rate was about 155. So do I need to slow down a little bit more? Maybe. So I'm gonna mess with it. I'm gonna really try to get my heart rate down to zone 2 as far as training. So zone 2 is 60 to 70% of your heart rate. So with your max heart rate, you can figure it out by it's 220 minus your age. So for me, I'm 28, so 220 minus 28 would be 192. And then obviously your heart rate would be, let's say it's like at like 140 divided by 192, whatever that math is. So you can really just find your zones, zone 1, zone 2. Zone 2 is 60 to 70, and then there's 3, 4, and 5. And I'm not sure of the percentages, but you can look it up online. A lot of people advocate to run in zone 2 to get faster. So especially for long distance runners. This is purely for long distance runners, marathoners, maybe even half marathoners, but definitely ultra runners as well. So I'm going to be utilizing this training method and this tactic. Before I was really just going for feeling, but now I think I need to square in, be a little bit smarter with my training, and who knows, it could help. Actually, it probably definitely 100% will help. I mean, I am a newbie at this as well, and I know just a little bit. I know how to run, I know how to get out there, and I'm motivated to get out there, but as far as the specific training and the specific programs and the hows and whys and the science behind it, I refer to the experts. So I'm going to listen to the experts. So, so a third of the way there and 2/3 more to go. When I look at my goals, especially with running or just with anything in general, and I'll just use running as a metaphor, I try to break it down into segments, whether if that's day by day, whether if that's week by week, month by month, whatever it is, I just break it down into smaller goals. So with running this 30-day challenge, I'm just breaking it down a day at a time. Just take it a day at a time. And once I can complete my run for the day, I check it off my list, and I'm happy about it. As far as the run itself, I'm taking it literally mile by mile, or every 2.5 miles by 2.5 miles. The reason I use 2.5 is because, it's easier, it looks better. Not necessarily looks better, but it just makes more sense in my mind. It's 10 miles, 2.5, that's 25%. So when I get to 2.5 mark, I'm like, oh, I'm a fourth of the way there. And I get to the 5 mile mark, I'm like, oh, I'm halfway there, and then 3/4, and then obviously that. So, and then even when I'm breaking it down into 2.5 mile increments or segments, I even break that down to even smaller chunks. So I run the same route pretty much every day, so I'll know certain distances. So when I'm running the 1.4 mile loop, I know at the start to like a certain gate, it's 0.38 miles, and then from that all the way back over to the start is 1.38. So the loop is 1.38 miles. So but that first segment is 0.38, and then the second segment is when I get to a certain point, when I get to the bathrooms at the park, I have half mile left before. So I break that down. So every lap that I do, I'm like, okay, get to the next post, get to the next post. And that's how I break down most of my goals. I just break it down into smaller segments. And that's the way to go, at least for me. That's really helped me. Just because sometimes if you think about, all right, I'm going to do this for 30 days. I mean, 30 days, granted, in the grand scheme of things, isn't that long. But, 30 days is still 30 days. And when you're in the moment, it could seem like a long time. Oh, how am I going to get through this, right? Especially if you're on a diet. And you're on a diet and you're like, oh, how am I going to get through this? I can't eat this or that, or I have to restrict my eating for this or that. And it's hard. But if you take it hour by hour, day by day, break it down into smaller segments, I feel that might help you. And it certainly helped me in everything that I do. So hope you all enjoyed that video. Hopefully that was helpful. Maybe take something away from my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and please give this video a thumbs up. It really helped me out. It actually pushes the algorithm in my favor, so the more likes, more views, more comments, the more likely it is to be recommended to someone else. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you all, and I'm just so thankful for this journey. I know I haven't said this enough, but since I've started making these YouTube videos, I'm learning so much, and for me, learning is a big thing in my life, and I like learning. That's why I keep putting out these videos, because hopefully they're getting better and better. So thanks again. See you tomorrow.